What does it mean when an entity is a going concern? Calling something a concern straight away raises alarm bells. In today's video, I'm going to explain what it means to be a going concern and why you should be interested as an investor. Welcome back to the channel, fellow investors. Today's video is part of the financial literacy series here on the channel. Covering a common misunderstood phrase, going concern, the aim of today's video is to explain that term in the most user-friendly way possible. Let's get into it. First up, let's bring in the definition. Going concern is an accounting term for a company that has the resources needed to continue operating indefinitely until it provides evidence to the contrary. This term also refers to a company's ability to make money, to stay afloat, or to avoid bankruptcy. If a business is not a going concern, it means it's gone bankrupt and its assets were liquidated. Okay, that's not particularly helpful and is too wordy for everyone. Sounds like accountant talk. Let's try and explain it with an example. Here is Bob. Bob is a smart man wearing a suit, and he actually owns an aquarium, which is pretty awesome, right? And you know what is even more awesome? The amount of money Bob is currently making. He has the original Finding Nemo from the films, and people are flocking from everywhere to come and see it. Life is good for Bob, and he has loads of money and pipeline to make even more money. Excuse the pun on pipeline. At this point in time, Bob's business is a going concern, as it can continue for the foreseeable future. Unfortunately, what Bob didn't see was COVID-19. This means Bob has had to shut the aquarium for 6 months. No visitors means no money coming in, and that nice pot of money Bob has all but run out and disappeared through staff wages and feeding fish. With no support to a loan or other finances, Bob cannot continue to trade. Without money coming in, who will feed the fish? It sounds like poor Nemo is heading for the fish and chip shop at this rate. And at this sad moment in Bob's life, the business is going to fail. Bob's business is no longer a going concern. It cannot continue any more into the future. Bob shuts the business a month later after going into liquidation. Hopefully you get the point from this small example for what is meant by a going concern. But why does this matter? Well, the company could be doing fantastically and generating loads of money and profit, for which case this is great for the business and investors like you and I. But when times get tough, the business can run out of money or resources to generate money, and there needs to be some level of warning to shareholders that this is going to happen. And that's because shareholders stand to lose a lot of money if a business goes into administration. So how do I know if a company is a going concern? The beauty of this is the company is required to tell you. They have to disclose the fact in their annual report, which are made publicly available. You will need, in particular, the director's report, where the directors of the business will tell you if there are any issues with the going concern, as well as the auditor's report, which will point to any issues the independent auditors have with the entity's ability to continue as a going concern. The independent auditor's report is supposed to be, as the word says, independent of the company, and therefore they will be required to do additional work to prove that this entity is or isn't a going concern. So what are the key takeaways on today's short video on what going concern means? Well, first up, going concern is an accounting concept for a company to be able to continue for the foreseeable future, which usually means about 12 months from the signing of the accounts. Secondly, if a company is no longer a going concern, it must start reporting certain information in its financial statements. This is really to let shareholders and users of the financial statements know what is happening to the company. And finally, events like COVID really do heighten the potential for going concern issues. Businesses like airline companies are not getting cash in when flights are grounded, but they employ lots of people, so cash is going out the door very fast. Be sure to check out a set of financial statements after watching this video and in particular pay attention to the going concern statements as mentioned before in the Director's Report and in the Independent Auditor's Report. Thanks for watching. Do be sure to hit the like button if you found value in today's content and financial literacy series I'm producing here on YouTube. A simple like button click shows me you want more and found value. A simple like button click shows me you want more of this content and found real value in this content. In addition, why not consider subscribing today, hitting the red button below this video and get future financial literacy videos as well as investing videos delivered straight to your YouTube account. It doesn't even cost a penny. Anyway people, I have been the Capitalist Investor, you have been YouTube, and until next time, do make sure that you subscribe.